Just who studied maybe around, cardiologist means MD-DM, he need to study maybe around 12 years
13 years.
or 13 years.
Already is
13 years in order to and establish his practice in order to get 10 lakh income. And this person in Middle East who is not a cardiologist, who is not a doctor, his last month income, March 2026 income is around 8 lakh Indian rupees. Is it a good income?
Yes.
Now let me show another bonus. This is the bonus of a housewife. This is the bonus of a housewife in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian Riyal 116,000. It is around 35,000 US dollars. 35,000 US dollars means 33 lakh Indian rupees. 33 lakh Indian rupees in a month. In which month? March 2026. Few housewives I can see here, sitting here. A housewife like you, her income last month, in the month of March 2026, was 33 lakh. Now you will be wondering, where is this housewife? Why her photo is not there? You know, this is her husband and her son. Housewife died 3 years back. 3 years back, housewife died, and her income for March 2026 last month is 33 lakh Indian rupees. 3 years before, this housewife died. 3 years before. And last month her income is more than 3 specialist cardiologists' income in Chennai. But these 3 specialist cardiologists, every day they need to go to hospital. Every day they need to go through the stress of surgery, patients, OP, inpatients, rounds and house calls, all these things. Then they will get 10 lakh. But this housewife who died 3 years back, last month, her income is 33 lakh. And this gentleman, he died 19 years back, 2007. 19 years back, this man has died. His last month income is 770,000. Taqriban 8 lakh. 8 lakh rupees. Indian rupees. 19 years back. You know when he died? Just before his death, 1 month back, he was in Delhi and Agra for Middle East TSIP to India. Dr. Ranjan, Professor Vasupal, all of them met him. He was the first diamond of Yemen. Now, he died he was a pilot in Yemen Air Force. He died in a flight crash. After coming to India, he completed the TSIP, went back, and after 2 days he died. After Indian TSIP, after 2 days. Kabirji, if you remember,
Yes.
you were there in that program.
I was there, yes.
Yeah. After 2 days, he died in a flight crash. He went back, joined the duty. He was given with a faulty helicopter and he was trying to fly that, and he crashed into a mountain and he died. In the year 2006, 1 year before his death, I went to Yemen for a recognition night. Like this hotel, the seminar hall was on the topmost floor of the hotel. I was in the first floor of the hotel. I was staying in the first floor. I have made myself ready and I wanted to attend the recognition night. I went into the lift, and when I opened the lift, when I entered, somebody was there from the ground floor. This man, his wife, and 2 beautiful children, 2 small children. When he seen me, he was not knowing me as a DXM staff. When he seen me, what he did, he covered his family like this. Because a stranger is entering, he doesn't want me to look at his wife and 2 children. He covered his, I was feeling embarrassed and I came out of the lift. Then when I went up, I came to know that this is the first diamond of DXN, and he came to know me also. This is the staff. Then he was telling me, sorry, I did not do it intentionally. Now you see that protection which that family was getting, within a year that completely lost. Now, when I went to Yemen again in year 2014, that small child has become big. And she came to the recognition night on the stage. And what she has spoken, the entire people sitting in that audience were crying. Because what she has told, she told that, my father is no more now. But every month, on the 8th of every month, he is coming back to visit us in the form of DXN bonds. We buy groceries through DXN bonus. We build house through DXN bonus. We go for higher studies with DXN bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, when Google is not doing all these things for their customers. Microsoft is not doing all these things. When you talk about DXN, why should you be shy? You should be having the pride, and when you talk about DXN, you should be having your own goosebumps. If you do with that passion, then Siraj bhai, no facilities which is not available is no problem. Whatever may be the problem, this system is uncomparable. You need to understand that. This company is uncomparable. Now, we have a problem. We are conditioned elephants. How many people are having problem for public speaking? How many people are having problem for public speaking?
Everybody having.
Most of the people.
Public everybody having.
Yeah, to come here and speak.
Yeah.
Madam, you are having problem? You are having problem? Oh, okay.
Salim, before I came to DXN, I had problems.
There is a public speaking guru sitting there behind, Mr. Pramod, the PIC of Kerala. He is a very well recognized trainer in JCs, and I don't know how many of you know about that. He is a fantastic speaker. But many people are having problem of public speaking, right? Madam, you are having... Can you come here? Huh? You cannot come here? Please come. Please come.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Irshad Mukandar. मैं कर्नाटका से हूँ.
ಏನ್ ಸಮಾಚಾರ?
ಮಾತಾಡು.
ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಾನೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು, ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಫಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು.
Do you drive? Do you swim? Nothing fearful you don't do. See, but please put your hands together for her. This public speaking fear was a chain in her leg. When the elephant is small, when the elephant is very small, they tie the elephant with a small rope with a small tree. Now the elephant will try to break this chain. It will never be able to break because it's small. Now the elephant becomes big. Once it becomes big, if it tries to break this rope, the entire tree will fall down because it is having that strength, but it will never try. You know why? Because in the childhood it is conditioned in the mind that I will not be able to break the rope. Many times people are failing in this business because of this problem. You go to one person, they say no, this will become a chain in your leg. Second person, they say no, it will become a chain in your leg. Then again third person, no, then this chain will not leave you to move. You will not go to the fourth person. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a business of hearing no's. You need to understand that. You need to go all out. And these problems, these no's should not be remaining as chain in your leg. When Professor and Dr. Ranjan and Dr. Ratna started this company, they never had anything to talk about this company because this is from Malaysia. This company is from Malaysia, very small company, very small office. They don't know about the product. During that time, they have built the business. But now, during that time, it was a small elephant. And while they have gone, many people were telling them no, and many chains were there in their leg. But still they have broken it and they have started promoting DXN. But now the DXN had become a very big elephant. Very, very big elephant. You know, you need to understand, even the people who started the business before 10 years. Yeah, Kabirji, you are from advertising industry.
Yes.
When you have started the business, you might have spoken to many of your friends about DXN and they might have told you no.
Yes.
But the same friends, if you go with current features of DXN, they will not tell you no. Because over these years, DXN has grown gigantically. You need to understand that. We have started as a Ganoderma company and we are currently remaining as the #1 Ganoderma company in the world. There are many companies which are producing Ganoderma, by the way, and we are the #1 in terms of capacity of production. And the Spirulina, we are the #1 in terms of Spirulina production. Noni, we are the masters, we are the #1 in terms of Noni production. Authentically, we are the #1. Cordyceps, we are the #1. Lion's Mane, we are the #1. There are many companies in the world which are producing these things, but we are the #1. And there are around 3,000 authorized direct selling companies in the world. In terms of number of factories, we are the #1. And the second in the list is an American company which I am not naming, an American company which is leading in direct selling industry, which is one of the pioneers of direct selling industry. They are having 6 factories. You know how many factories we have currently? We have 14 factories. 14 factories across the globe and 7 more factories are in the pipeline. The second biggest direct selling company in terms of manufacturing is American company. They have only 6 factories. In India itself, we have 5 factories, by the way.
Yes.
In India itself, we have 5 factories. We are the only direct selling company which has invested 500 crore inside India. You know, people are telling that company is doing this thing, this company is doing this thing, that company is doing this thing, other company is doing this thing, this an American company is doing this thing. What your company is doing, there are no other companies which is doing currently. Your company is doing unbelievable things. You need to understand that. Ladies and gentlemen, when you keep on talking about DXN, Dr. Lim had told earlier, Mr. Rajiv, where is Mr. Rajiv? Rajiv Bhai, I learned from about this theory from Rajiv Bhai in the beginning. This is called as mango theory. It is a very normal thing in DXN business. When you keep talking to people, some people will join, like this mango tree. There will be flowers completely before the season, mango season. There will be, the entire tree will be covered with flowers. And one rain comes, many flowers will fall down. Then one wind comes, many other flowers will fall down. But does it mean that you will not be having mango during the season? Even if so many flowers fall down, still the mango tree will be full of mangoes during the season. This business also is like that. Dr. Lim always say, think about mango theory. Many people will join your organization. Many people will fall down. Many people, you might be thinking they will become leaders, but they will not become leaders. Like Dr. Ranjan said, he never expected, he might have joined maybe around 100 to 200 doctors under him. Whenever he joined a doctor, Dr. Ranjan will be thinking, oh, this doctor will perform. Like I perform, this doctor also will perform. But they all were like mango flowers, they were falling down. But he never thought Haja will become a mango. He never noticed Haja that he will become an active leader. This business is like that. We cannot have inhibitions. We cannot have forecasts. We cannot have assumptions. Everything will become wrong. But at the end of the day, if you keep on doing, you will be getting mangoes at the end of the day. There will be 20 leaders in your team who will become diamonds, which will make you a crown ambassador. And the income that I have shown, the people like died people who live even through generations with their income, you will be a person like that. One time I was with Dr. Ranjan walking through Dubai Mall. I don't know, Doctor, whether you remember. Only me and you were there. While he was walking, by the way, my father is a doctor, very, very senior doctor in Kerala. My father-in-law also is a doctor. My wife's father is a pediatrician working with a very big hospital group in Bahrain. My father, at the age of, currently he is 83-year-old, at the age of 76, when COVID happened, we all were settled, we requested our father, don't go for job now, because it is very dangerous for you to go to hospital. He was very much negative in taking that decision, but still, because of our compulsion, he had to resign from the job. Because of his safety, we thought like he should not go to hospital. But from that moment, we can see the depression in him, because until then he was a doctor, he worked in around 10 hospitals, but once he left the job, immediately income is zero. Income is zero. Apart from the savings, flowing income is completely zero. My father-in-law, he is resigning this month actually. After a week, he is resigning from a 40-year-old service hospital. He has been working with this hospital group in the Gulf for the past 40 years. Once he resigns, next month, his salary will not be getting credited. You know the doctors' profession in India, doctors, engineers, software engineers, all these people are considered to be the glowing profession. But at the end of the day, like Dr. Ranjan said, his classmate was having problem to get out of the hospital by paying hospital money, very senior doctor, and they had to shell out money in order to settle his bill. At the same time, just imagine a person who died 19 years back is getting this income. 3 years back, that lady has died, 33 lakh every month. Just imagine the beauty of this business. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think that DXN business is a part-time business, you're wrong. If you think DXN business is a full-time business, again you are wrong. You need to think DXN as a lifetime business. Professor is coming from a poor background. How many of you know? He is coming from a very poor family. One time I have heard his speech. He is coming from a very, very poor family, by the way. Farmer's family. He was suffering, he was struggling in his childhood. But let me tell you, that family's poverty is being ended by this great gentleman. For flowing generations, they will never be feeling poverty because of the income that Professor had created through DXN. You know what is his net worth? 100 crore is his net worth currently. 100 crore. Out of this 100 crore, every penny is made from this system. Not from the gold medalist university, not from there. Out of the 100 crore, every penny is made from this system. Ladies and gentlemen, have you decided in your mind that you are going to do DXN seriously?
Yes.
That's a very pale yes. After shouting so long, after spending my energy so long, you're telling a very feeble yes. Have you decided?
Yes!
Now okay.
Now not okay. Not okay at all. You know why? You know why? Because still you are in your comfort zone.
Yes.
I am not in my comfort zone. I am running around and speaking to you, shouting to you. You are sitting in a very plush cushion chair and telling yes. Have you decided?
Yes.
A few people are running out of their comfort zone. Have you decided?
Yes.
Have you decided?
Yes.
Have you decided?
Yes.
Have you decided, madam? Have you decided? Have you decided? Okay, excellent, excellent. At least you should be able to move out of your chair in order to do DXN business. In order to be successful in DXN, at least you should be having the mentality to leave from your chair and say yes. Is it clear or very clear? Ladies and gentlemen, once you decided that you are going to do DXN business, then you are going to meet so many people, so many strangers, so many different types of people are going to join your organization. You are going to become like a company, and many people will be coming into your life. Many of your downlines will be behaving in different manner. During that time, it is essential for you to have a clear idea about the types of networkers that may join your team. So are you ready to listen to that? So the first type of networkers will be snakes. This is a type of networker. You know what is the speciality of snake? They are poisonous. To be very frank, in one line, let me tell you, we don't need snakes in our team. Those snakes will spread poison in your team. Those snakes, you know that what is their characteristic? They will do everything as manipulation. They will go to cancer patient, they will tell, sir, do you have cancer? We have Ganoderma, take 1 month, cancer is gone. Manipulation, deception, out of the rules. They will do all bad things and they will spoil your name and their name. They will completely spread poison among your team. Negativity. These are the snakes. So let me tell you one thing. During your DXN journey, you should never be a snake, by the way. You yourself should not be a snake. And you should not entertain snakes in your team. You know, when we talk negative, we become negative and our team become negative. So when you talk negative hereafter, you should be feeling like, okay, I'm expressing my character as a snake, so I should not do that. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many things which we can talk about the system in a negative manner. Even after I simply prove in front of you that DXN is the best company ever happened in the history of mankind, still you can point out faults in DXN. But during that time, you just remember one thing. Professor, how he earned 100 crore even with all these negativities and faults in the system. You know, sometimes when we talk about a fault in the company, fault in the system, we take it for granted that once that fault is solved, then my business will move. Wrong, completely wrong. Even all with these faults, how a person like Professor can earn 100 crore net worth. Now a very specialist cardiologist, you know, it is an honor for us to share one hall with Dr. Ranjan, do you know? Because he was President's personal cardiologist. We are normal people, just normal people. And this person is just now, he was telling you, I can, you know, in Dubai Mall, what you have told, do you remember, Dr. Ranjan? He was telling, Salim, with the doctor's profession, I have treated many people, but even now, when I fall back, for my wife, it is DXN system, not my hospitals or not my medical practice is going to B as a cushion, it is going to be DXN company. You know, when a doctor falls back, the cushion is DXN. Told by a very popular cardiologist. You know, this is the system. Now those died people, they are earning 33 lakhs even with the fault of the system which is currently remaining. Now the snakes, what they will do, they will concentrate only on the faults and they will keep talking negative. So do not entertain snakes in your team. Now the second category is hyena. You know hyena?
Yeah.
Hyena, Siraj? Huh? No. Lakkadbakka. In Hindi, Lakkadbakka. In Malayalam, it is Kazhudapuli. Yeah, in Kannada, I don't know. Huh? Thoda. Okay. Thoda. Yeah, whatever. You identify this animal, right? You know what is their speciality? They will make one sound with, screeching sound. Always, they will never stop. They will never stop. They keep making that sound. But they will not do anything. So, if a lion catch a prey, they will come as complete flock. And around the lion they will stand because they need this food which has been caught by lion. They will keep making this noise. Then the lion will become, very disturbed and lion will go away. Then these hyenas will take the food. So this is the behavior of hyena. So this is a typical networker character that may join in your team. They will not do anything, but they will keep talking. They will keep on talking. They will talk anything under the sun, but they will never do any business. So when you understand that this networker is a hyena type networker, do not spend much time with them. Let them be there. Let them be there in the team. They will keep on talking. Tell your main members that do not listen much to them. They just talk. They just blabber, they will not work. Now the next type of, this one is overpowering controller wolf, Bedia, wolf, Chennaya.
Yeah, Himalaya.
You know what is the speciality of this type of networker? What is how many people are working here? How many people are working in a company? How many people in a company? Yeah, madam, you are working in a company. Yeah. So you need, Sonika was telling about financial freedom. You need financial freedom, right? To leave your job, right? Because you don't want to go there. Most probably you must not be liking your, right? Yeah. Now, people are here in DXN business in order to kick out bosses from their life. You come to DXN and your team leader is behaving like a boss. Then literally, you are kicking out boss from one side and you are getting under the boss of another system. So do not behave like a boss with your team. Your team is your family. Your team is your friend circle. You need to help them, you need to support them, you need to care them, you need to cajole them, you need to cooperate with them, but you should never boss them. Because we don't need bosses in this company. This is a company of friends and family. One world, one market, one family. One family. It's a system, one mind. With one mind, you need to work as a family, single family. Then only you will grow. So when you get some sort of character like a boss, you try to command your people, then you need to understand that you are behaving like a wolf, like a bedia, and you should stop that. So you yourself should not be a wolf, and you, if some of your team members started behaving like a boss, tell them, see, your team, your downlines are coming in order to avoid boss. So if you behave like a boss, they will not be getting motivated. Now the next category is hippopotamus. They are not poisonous like snake. They don't make sound like wolf, hyena. they don't behave like a boss. Very, very nicely behaved animals, hippopotamus. But they don't move. They are very lazy. You know, they are very good people, very good type of people. But they are, they become star agent with lot of efforts. Then they remain as star agent. Then they take rest. Senior star agent. Then by mistake they become a ruby. Then they will never move to diamond. They will take rest. They are not poisonous. They are good people. They are good. Some people are looking each other. If I create some upline downline problem, I'm excusing myself. I have seen. I'm not naming the person. One person just looked like this. That must be a hippo in his team. They will get into diamond position, they will never change as a diamond. So this is the kind of category called hippo. Let them be there. We need them for the function and all. Let them come and no problem. But do not depend on them. Do not trust on them. They are not going to be one of your 20 diamonds. Do not spend more time with them. Let them be there. Let them be there. Relax. Maybe one time they might be getting motivated with an electric shock or something like that. From hippopotamus, they will convert into someone. Okay? So now, all these things you should not be. So what you need to be? You need to be a beaver. You know beaver? Dr. Ranjan was mentioning in his speech, brick by brick. People who build this business brick by brick, step by step, person by person, downline by downline, they are beavers. And you need to be like a beaver. You should not, beaver's speciality, they will not listen to anything. They will not look right, they will not look left, they just keep laying brick by brick. And once they finish, when they turn back, there will be a huge bridge. These are the engineers of animal kingdom. There will be a huge bridge. They build dams. They build dams across the water. They will not, they just focus on building. They will look back or they will take rest only after building the entire thing. They are beavers and you should be like a beaver in DXN business. First person you're approaching, they say no. Second person you're approaching, they say no. Then no. 1 yes, okay, they join. Then again, keep on meeting people, talk about DXN. Keep on doing, keep on meeting people. People are telling no. Again, one person is joining. Not listening to this, not listening to that, not listening to their mind even. They keep building, keep talking, keep making more and more downlines in their team. They are beavers. So are you ready to become a beaver?
Yes.
Are you ready to become a beaver? Yes. That's very great. But the question, are you satisfied by being a beaver? You can start the DXN business in the initial stage like a beaver, but at the end of your DXN life, you should be an eagle. A leader like an eagle. You know what the eagle does? When all other birds go under the shelter when the rain comes, eagles, they fly above the cloud in order to avoid the rain. You should be leader like that. Leader like Professor. Leader like Dr. Ranjan. Leader like Sirajuddin. Leader like Kabir. Leader like S.N. Shetty. Leader like Natarajan. Leader like Rajiv. Leader like Santosh ji. Leader like Praveen ji. Leader like these people. You need to become a leader like these people who are not afraid about failures and challenges. Nobody can touch your business. No challenge can kill your business. You should become a leader like that. Can you be that?
Yeah.
Can you be that? Excellent, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, let me once again remind you, the most happening direct selling company in the world currently is DXN. If anybody would like to argue about that, you can come and argue with me. negotiate with me, try to defeat me. If anybody think there is a better direct selling company than DXN, come and argue with me. You know, I am the chairman of Direct Selling Association in UAE. Chairman of Direct Selling Association for the past 4 years. You know why they are keeping me as the chairman in Middle East for the past years? Is it because of my personality? No, because I am heading DXN. That is the only capacity that I have to be the chairman for the past 4 years. Because they dare to change DXN chairman as the chairman of direct selling industry. Because you know why? We are the number one in UAE. We are the number one in Saudi Arabia. We are the number one in Jordan. We are the number one in Iraq. We are the number one in Palestine. We are the number one in Kuwait. We are the number one in Qatar. We are the number one in Bahrain. All these countries, for the past 20 years, we are the number one. There is no second direct selling company which has taken our position. So they dare to change DXN head as the chairman of Direct Selling Association. They know that without this company, direct selling doesn't exist in the Middle East. So it's not because of my capability I am sitting in this position. I also know that because of I being the head of DXN in the Middle East, I have been chosen as the head of Direct Selling Association. You need to understand the power of this company. You need to really understand feel the power of this company. You know how many projects we are running now? Mr. Prajit, our CEO, Honorable CEO, will be showing the strength of our company, current investments. 79 projects we are running now. Everywhere we are taking. How many people have visited our Malaysian factory, by the way? It's a huge factory, right? Huge farm and factory, right? Shetty sir?
Yeah.
It's a huge farm and factory. But currently, we have taken, see this one. This is another land in Malaysia. You know how many acres we have acquired? We have acquired 12,000 acres of land, new land in Malaysia, in order to build our new farm and factory. There are wild animals, by the way, in this 12,000 acres. Now you look at this one. Who is this?
President of
Dr. Lee. Please put your hands together for our chairman. And who is this?
Brazil.
This is the president of the biggest Latin American country called Brazil. 200 million people, the biggest Latin American country, biggest economy in Latin America. The president is with Dr. Lim. You know why? You know why? Because DXN is arguably the largest foreign investor in food sector in Brazil currently. Largest investor. You know how many acres of land we have taken in Brazil?
12,000.
Approximately around 25,000 acres of land. Coffee plantation, huge coffee plantation we have taken in Brazil. And with that investment, we are going to become the biggest coffee plantation owner in a coffee country like Brazil. You know, with the Gua Mozang, this project, we have already planted 700,000 coffee trees in this project. In 12,000 acres, we have kept a lot of free land, but we have already planted 700,000 new plant. And you know, we have got a record now, overtaking Nestle and Starbucks. We have become, overtaking Nestle and Starbucks, we have become the largest coffee maker in Malaysia now. Largest coffee maker in Malaysia. Second is Nestle, third is Starbucks. Coffee plantation owner with the acquiring of this land. Now, see, our CEO, Mr. Prajit, and this is all our DXN team, Mr. Sujesh and other team. You know who is this in the middle? This is the Oscar Mario Justiniano, Minister of Productive Development, Bolivia. And minister called, when Prajit gone there in Bolivia, minister staff called Prajit in order to fix up an appointment with him. Minister, you know why? Because we are